All right. Hi there. My name is Drebitko, and I'm the new Director of Communications here at the Pepsi Corporation. Uh, my team and I have been brought forth in the wake of the most recent crisis that unfolded this past month. And a little bit about that is the marketing team released a ad with Kendall Jenner, and it portrayed her as she is in a photo shoot, and she leaves the photo shoot to go help with a protest that's happening in the street. And at the end, it depicts her, essentially solving the protest with the can of Pepsi. And, it has been received very poorly in the community. And essentially, we're here to, see what the best approach is, and what will retain the most amount of our consumers. Just a few examples of the tweets that have come out, comparing this Pepsi ad, Pepsi itself and Kendall Jenner as, being someone or something that can ultimately end a social injustice advertisement. So a little bit about the audience, we've been put in a very unfortunate position with, the high severity, high responsibility category. you know, uh, our audience is very antagonistic. There's treading on thin ice, um, and we need to solve it. And to do this, with our volatile consumer base right now, we have to first and foremost is ask for forgiveness quick. If we wait on this, then there's just going to be, this notion that we don't care about our customers, and we need to put an end to that immediately. And it's all our fault. We can't, beat around the bush and say something else happened. It's our marketing team, and this is what we did. So we put together a letter that would be from our CEO, Ramon Laguardo, and he would introduce himself and explain a little bit about the situation and what has happened with the advertisement being released. It would go into, telling the consumers what our intended message was and how we are at fault for that. Um, it'll go into explaining, what we'll do in the future, but it just needs to feel heartfelt so people know that, essentially we're not messing around, and we don't want to, step on the wrong feet. And we also want to put Kendall Jenner in the letter just to make sure that we don't burn bridges and know that it's not her fault in the slightest. To do all of this, we need to release this letter to the press immediately, just as quickly as it caught fire in a negative way. We needed to catch fire, in a positive way to, restore some of our customers and, put us in a public eye as a positive figure. So just a little bit about the references, and just to reinstate the fact that we need to do this, very soon, if not tomorrow. We need to get on the forefront of this, and we need to stop all this negative media in its track. Thank you for your consideration.